Stop that shit.
Hello guys, it's Speed here, and welcome back for another video. Today is a top 5. Welcome back guys after Christmas. Hope you had a very good Christmas guys, and a great one. So basically today, I'm going to be talking about, courtesy of Alex Oswald, this idea, top 5 worst things in Advanced Warfare. I think that now we've had a year, and now we've had it like a couple of months to start playing Black Ops 3, we can judge it, and we can start comparing between the two, and now I can start to talk about what I didn't like and what you guys didn't like, most importantly. So at number 5, we have the variants in ranked play. And if you didn't play ranked play, you won't understand. But if you did, in ranked play, basically we tried to get ranked play like MLG or like tournaments where there was no variants. It was fair and skillful really. But instead of doing that, they let you have variants. So if you had a speakeasy, no matter how good you were, you could still melt. And if someone else had, say, even a normal bow, they would still get melted because they didn't have the opportunity speed. So the variants in ranked play really put down the skill level more the luck level of the game with supply drops. So I really don't think you should have done that. But it is one of the first times Sledgehammer games are going for the COD, so new things can happen. At number 4, we have the score streaks. Now the score streaks were not the best thing. Honestly, the score streaks are shocking. As you can see below, the score streaks were just horrific. You had the most expensive score streak was the Paladin, and then he got took down with 2 javelins. It was good. And the Warbird, I don't think that was very good. It got a couple of kills, but it was terrible. Most of the maps were covered by roofs. Oh, I really don't think they were good. And they're the 2 main big score sheets. The other ones, I can't even remember the other ones now, guys. Oh, I can't even remember them, guys. I'm really sorry, but I don't play Advanced Warfare. And even stuff like them, it was really easy to shoot down. It was massive. You quite obviously gave it away. Just the score streaks altogether was terrible. You had the recon drone. I mean, there was nothing like the dogs or the raps, just something like that. It was just nothing like that. Nothing you could really strive for. Just something that you knew would get shot down. But other than that, other than them two, that was all the score streaks they were, pretty much. Coming in at number 3 is the weapon balance. And we all know this. And as you can see on the screen, weapon balance. Weapon balance. It was just terrible. You had guns such as the ARX, which is the medium kind of gun. Then you had the semi-auto guns. They were like the bottom. They absolutely got melted by things like the BAL, the ASM-1. At one time, the KF-5 was a beast. And I really don't think the balancing was perfect. Like when they started the game, the BAL was OP as hell. But then they tried to balance it out by putting the other guns up. So they put the speakeasy up. Well, not the speakeasy, that's a bit wrong. They didn't put that up personally. They put the ASM-1 up. So that just melted instantly. Because the clip size was massive on the speakeasy as well. That had to get nerfed. It was just, the gun balancing was everywhere. Throughout the whole life cycle of the game, it was up, down, that's better, that's not. Instead of just sticking with one thing, like Black Ops 2, it probably did a couple, I didn't really notice then. But it probably did a couple, but it wasn't always up, down. There's always every gun in Black Ops 2 you could use. You could use the FAL. You could use the Vector. You could really use anything from the Remington to FAL to DSR. You could use anything, but in Advanced Warfare, it was really unbalanced. You could use the ASM-1, but you couldn't use the rest of the submachine guns. That's my opinion about that, guys. The gun balancing was absolutely horrific. Now at number 2, we have supply drop only weapons. Now don't get me wrong, I wasn't the best fan of supply drops in my opinion. Yeah, it was something that if you buy it, you're spending your own money to get them, but you're also spending money to win. It's a pay to win kind of thing. If you'd like them, that's your opinion. But I don't really like supply drops in Advanced Warfare. In Black Ops 3 I love them, because you're not going to get any advantage out of them, it's just for your fun, aesthetics. So I don't mind that. But in Advanced Warfare, the main thing was you had to buy advanced supply drops to get weapons. And if you wanted to try and get them lucky in the ones you got when you hit levels, you got 5 of prestige. And I don't think a lot of us prestige that much. Maybe you did, maybe you was on it all the time. But me, honestly, I'm like prestige every week. Every week like that. I'm not like that kind of person. Every week and a half, or 2 weeks, sometimes I'm coming off it for a bit. So that's only like a chance of getting 5 advanced supply drops. And in the advanced supply drops, you have 5 of them, you haven't got a chance of getting something good. That's why I really don't think it was fair you had to get the advanced supply drops. So basically, it was making you pay to get these cool new weapons. Yeah, they brought in the M1 irons, that was good how they did it, but then they stopped. I don't know why, they just stopped, MP4, all these cool guns, AK-47, Dragunov, whatever it was called. That was just no. There was all in advanced supply drops. You have to pay your own money to get them, which I don't think was fair at all. But that's how they played it, and that's what really put people off getting advanced supply drops. And people just really were put off by the idea that you had to buy supply drops, and that's why they really put off this game, really. Anyway, at number 1, we have skill-based matchmaking. Nobody likes this. Yeah, I know we all want to maybe have a game or two against loads of noobs, just reckon for a while, but it's a bit boring playing with them all the time. So I can see why they tried to get this in, but no, it just doesn't work, no. I mean, who would want to go in every game like it's some MLG tournament in the final, going against people who don't have a life and sit on it 24 hours a day? Nobody wants to be like that. You want to go on, have a high guy you can compete against, have a load of noobs you can compete against, both have the medium guys, same skill level as you roughly. You can just play against who will not sweat. So if you are at max level and you've been trying your hardest, you don't want to be against everyone harder. That's not a reward. I know it's kind of horrible to say, but a reward is trying to go against level 1s or, even level like 40. It's just a reward kind of thing. You don't want to be going against top level master prestige people, prestige master 6 or whatever, every single game, because it really does not help you. There's no fun in it. It's just getting battered or just like grinding it out. You may be winning, but you're still grinding it out and not having fun. So I think the skill-based matchmaking put a lot of people off, and as you've seen it in Black Ops 3 at the minute, they say they haven't got skill-based matchmaking in, but a lot of YouTubers have said they have. I don't know, so I'm not going to comment on it, but yeah, skill-based matchmaking isn't the best thing. So these 5 things, these 5 simple reasons, the reasons that Advanced Warfare really didn't succeed in its life cycle as much as other games such as COD Advanced Warfare, what am I saying? COD, Black Ops 2 did, or even other games such as World at War. That probably did succeed, but it probably didn't with all the money they made from supply drops, because people just kept buying them no matter how much they complained. But I bought a couple, so I can't complain. But yeah, these 5 reasons are the reasons why Advanced Warfare did not succeed in the eyes of the public and its players as much as we hoped it to when we seen the new COD coming out. So please guys, tell me what you hated about Advanced Warfare below in the comments below, and smash this like button if you enjoyed this second top 5. So that's all guys, it's Sweet here. If you enjoyed watching, and peace out. Peace out guys.
You do it.